Welcome to this overview of the Key Comprehension Routine. I'm Joan Sedita, author of the program, and it's a pleasure to provide you with some information about our training options for this program. The Key Comprehension Routine is a program for embedding comprehension instruction in all content areas. Research consistently finds that comprehension skills and strategies are best taught throughout the day in every subject. There are no special instructional materials or student workbooks for the Key Comprehension Routine. Instead, teachers use existing reading material to teach strategies. Because the routine provides a basic set of foundational strategies, students benefit from consistency as they move from grade to grade and class to class when the routine is used by a team of teachers or across a school. An ideal cohort of teachers for a Key Comprehension Routine training is any group of teachers of grades 4 to 12 from the same school. This slide lists the skills and strategy activities in the routine. In the next several slides, I'll provide some detail about each step and show classroom examples. The Key Comprehension Routine uses one basic graphic organizer, the top-down web. The web provides an overview of the big picture. This format places broader topics close to the top and subtopics underneath. You can use shape, positioning, and color to represent the relationships among the topics in a hierarchical way. The top-down webs can be used for just about any subject. Here's an example from a social studies unit. Here is a science example. Again, topic webs can be used in any subject, including math. And here's just one of many ways a topic web can be used in English language arts class. They're also helpful in other subjects, such as art and music. Two-column notes is another of the routine's activities. With this format, the student draws a vertical line about 1/3 of the way across the paper. They then record main ideas in the left column and details in the right. This format is an adaptation of Cornell note-taking. The two-column format offers a number of benefits. The format is both versatile and easy to use. It's a good study tool, and taking notes while reading promotes active learning and enhances metacognition because students must be attentive to the text as they identify main ideas and details. Here's an example of two-column notes from a science unit about fossils. This example shows how teachers can provide partial scaffolding for students who may not be able to take notes independently. Here is an example from math. And this is an example from an English language arts class about different types of poetry. Summarizing is another essential strategy in the routine. Summarizing is a very difficult skill, both for teachers to teach as well as for students to apply. This is true for adults as well as young students, but it's worth learning. Over and over again, the research shows that teaching students to summarize is one of the most effective things we can do to improve their comprehension and writing skills. Because summarizing involves comprehension, organization, and writing skills, it's important that teachers provide explicit instruction and lots of guided practice for writing summaries. Question generation is the final activity in the Key Comprehension Routine. Research strongly supports teaching students not only how to answer questions, but to generate them as a means to improve comprehension. During training, teachers learn how to teach question terms and to use Bloom's Taxonomy as a model for generating a continuum of questions. They will also practice generating questions from their content area. This slide shows the levels of Bloom's Taxonomy and some simple hints for generating questions at each level. Students can certainly use any of the routine's activities alone. However, research demonstrates that comprehension is better enhanced by a combination of comprehension strategies. The Key Comprehension Routine was developed so that the activities can be easily combined as well as build upon each other. This slide illustrates that main idea skills and text structure are the comprehension support skills or pillars that are used to teach students how to use the topic webs, two-column notes, summarizing, and question generation. As the arrows indicate, a topic web can be used to generate notes, a summary, or questions, and notes can be used to generate a summary or questions. Now that we've reviewed the program, let's review the training components, beginning with training for teachers. Initial training is typically 2 days. As the trainer presents each step in the routine, participants have an opportunity to develop practice lessons using their own content reading material. They leave prepared to start teaching the routine. Long-term follow-up is an essential component of effective professional development. In addition to initial training, Keys to Literacy trainers facilitate follow-up meetings, both guided practice and small group sharing sessions over several months' time. They are also available to observe and co-teach in classrooms. In order to build on-site capacity, we also deliver a 2-day advanced training to educators who will become building-based coaches or facilitators. During this training, they have the opportunity to dig deeper into the program and enhance their own proficiency, as well as learn peer coaching skills. The final component of Keys to Literacy professional development is training for administrators. Typically, during a half-day session, participants learn how they can support building coaches and teachers implement the program. This slide highlights the 3 types of training and the typical amount of training time allotted for each. In the next few slides, we'll review what is covered in each type of training. What you will learn in the 2-day initial teacher training. You will become familiar with the research about effective comprehension instruction. You will learn the steps in the routine I've already described here, and have an opportunity to practice the activities using your own content reading material, including some time to develop lesson plans for your classroom using the routine strategies. During follow-up sessions, you will have time to develop lessons using the routine with a Keys to Literacy trainer who will provide guided practice and feedback. It's expected that you will also develop lessons on your own to use in the classroom between follow-up sessions. You will also have an opportunity to share your lessons from the routine, which you've been using in your classroom, and samples of student work with your colleagues. A building or coach facilitator can be a teacher, specialist, administrator, or any other educator who has participated in initial teacher training. A successful building coach is a good communicator, is organized, and respected by his or her peers, and strongly supports the routine. In the 2-day coach training, you'll gain deeper understanding of the routine and how it can be applied to different subject areas. You'll also learn techniques for peer coaching. Participants in the administrator training will receive an overview of the routine, including examples of its use in different content classrooms. Content comprehension instruction is an essential part of a school-wide literacy plan, and participants will learn how the routine supports literacy achievement. Finally, participants will learn how to support teachers and building coaches. Here's some general information about all the Key Comprehension Routine training. The delivery style is interactive. Practice activities are embedded throughout. Keys to Literacy provides PDPs for the training as follows: 6 for each day of initial training and 6 for each day of 2 follow-up days, for a maximum total of 24 PDPs. An additional 12 PDPs are offered for the 2-day coach training. Graduate credit is available through Endicott College for the multi-day initial training. The cost is $100 per credit. Finally, I thought you might like to know a bit about Keys to Literacy and the trainers who teach the Key Comprehension Routine. Keys to Literacy is a provider of literacy professional development specializing in grades 4 to 12. All of our trainers are literacy experts and they have extensive classroom experience. All Keys to Literacy programs are research-based with a specific focus on comprehension and vocabulary skills. Keys to Literacy is based in New England and works with over 100 schools each year. If you would like more information about Key Comprehension training or any other Keys to Literacy programs, please visit our website or contact us via email or phone. Thank you, and I hope to see you at one of our training sessions.